The story of my life wouldn't be a novel, not even a novella. It'd be a pamphlet. I have never achieved full marks in a science test. I wasn't even awarded bronze in Maths Challenge. My art teacher once claimed she'd never come across someone so naturally untalented. My name is Jeremy Parker, and I am naturally untalented.
This is my father, or so my mother tells me. In the past 15 years, I've yet to work out what we have in common, except for a lingering sense of terror when my mother finds the toilet roll holder empty, the cardboard not removed.
This is my mother. She believes that she'll find nirvana between the glossy pages of her menopausal magazines. I have yet to work out whether she or my father is the most deluded. The race is pretty tight right now.
So, how was school, Jeremy? Jeremy? Jeremy?
Fine. School was fine.
I was speaking to Peter's mum the other day, and she said the school disco's at the end of the month. You didn't tell me that. Well, didn't you get a letter about it? Is it at the bottom of your bag? Jeremy? Why didn't you tell me? Who are you going to take? It isn't as if you ever had a girlfriend. Do you want me to ask Jan and Steve if Alice is free? I know you haven't played together since you were little, but word on the street says she's filled out wonderfully. And
No thanks, Mum, I'm not going. They say the vivid memories of our youth stay with us forever, emblazoned on our subconscious, lapping at the empty beach of our imagination. At the time, I had no idea how significant this moment would be for me, that no sight this beautiful would ever hit my retina, that no woman I would ever meet would take the space that Elisabeth Jones occupied within my mind.
Jeremy, darling, I didn't mean to upset you. Please come down and let's talk.
But in my mind alone is where Elisabeth would stay that night. The next few days were spent in the drab circus of everyday life. My father continued to cheat on my mother with his intense relationship with the television set. My mother remained equally as interested in her trashy magazines. No Nirvana as of yet. But there was no television for me, and no magazines either. All I could think about was getting another glimpse of Elisabeth. Elisabeth's legs, Elisabeth's fingernails, Elisabeth's soul. I spent the following weeks angry and embarrassed with myself. I was annoyed for letting Elisabeth's existence get to me. If you don't care, then no one can upset you. No one can let you down. But I'd made the fatal error of developing human emotions, and that's not a mistake I'll make again. I desperately tried to distract myself, but she was there, at the back of my mind, puffing on that cigarette as if it gave her far more satisfaction than the man I'd seen her with. I vowed never to gaze out of that window again, and I would definitely not go near another woman until my biological clock necessitated it. I'm sorry for... I didn't mean to stare. Are you okay?
It's fine. Here,
Oh, I don't smoke.
come on.
Oh. Okay. So, why are you, you know...
Why am I such a mess?
Well,
It's just guy stuff. Don't worry. Guys are shit. Sorry. I'm sure you're great. It's just...
no, I'm sure I'm shit too. I mean, I hope I'm not, but maybe I will be. I mean, I've got a lot of years left, and I might turn shit. I mean,
It's fine. You don't have to say anything.
as she placed her hand upon my leg, I could feel the gesture burning itself into my memory, never to be replaced. Every nerve ending in my body was set on fire. I was unsure whether I'd ever feel such a potent rush of emotion ever again. It was in that moment that I knew. You can put out the fire, but you can't get back what's been burnt. Elisabeth had burnt away my innocence, opening my eyes to another universe. And I knew even then, that was something I'd never get back. In the end, Elisabeth only stayed in her house a couple of months before moving out without a trace. No one ever knew why. Her hand touching my leg was the most intimacy the two of us would ever share. But for me, that has always been enough. I was a lonely boy, intoxicated by her loveliness, and I found excitement in her that I never knew again. And then she was gone, and I never quite recovered. But I would rather still feel that loss than never felt anything at all.